What is the highest wisdom in the Tao Te Ching? The entire Tao Te Ching in 5,162 words. Can't find the concept of effort. Lao Tzu only tells us to do nothing. Taoism is the law of nature. All our hard work is against the laws of heaven. It's not in accordance with the way of heaven. The Tao of heaven and the Tao of humanity are exactly the opposite. The truth is often the opposite of what the public knows. Then why is it that the concepts we've been exposed to since childhood? Basically, it's all about hard work. Persistence and hard work, but rarely do we have the idea of doing nothing. Taoism and nature? The reason is very simple. No one teaches us, we don't hear it. We can't see it. So, we often hear that half of the analects of Confucius governs the world. Ancient emperors used the analects of Confucius to govern their ministers and the people. But they themselves never followed the analects of Confucius. They used quarrelsome things. Secondly, due to the limitations of most people's level of knowledge and the limitations of their living conditions, it's easy to misunderstand Lao Tzu's talk of Wu Wei. They think that Wu Wei means lying down, doing nothing. Doing nothing. As a result, to this day, many people still do not understand and can't get in touch with the concept of doing nothing. After reading what I'm about to say, I believe you will never again pursue the idea of working hard. You will no longer pursue the concept of hard work. You have to enter the state of inaction and naturally realize the results. The young Taoist boy asked the master, "With my qualifications, how long will it take to achieve enlightenment?" The Taoist master said 10 years. The boy said it would take 10 years. "Master, if I work twice as hard, how long will it take to achieve enlightenment?" Taoist priest said it would take 20 years. The Taoist boy was very puzzled. So he asked, "If I work day and night, without rest or sleep, and work my ass off, how long will it take?" The master said angrily, "Then you will never be enlightened." The Taoist boy was very surprised. He said, "Why?" The master said, "When you only have a goal in your eyes, you'll never get the goal. Because you are too obsessed, thinking about it day and night, strongly longing for it. The result is an obstacle on your path of cultivation. Do you understand? Lord Lao has been earnestly warning us to do nothing. Don't act with the intention of doing something. Don't pursue results with a strong desire. If the result is already predetermined in your heart, then all your actions will be distorted. You'll be torn apart by the result. You'll end up doing the opposite of what you want. You'll end up going against the grain, because you don't know how to do nothing. The way of nature. Everything is natural. Because hard work and perseverance is a pseudo-concept. Only someone who is not willing to do something. He'll say, "I'm going to work hard. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to fight." Imagine this. If your biggest hobby is playing games, do you need to work hard? For someone who likes to play mahjong, do you need to insist? I don't think it's necessary at all. You will naturally get into it. Forget the time. You can't stop thinking about it, for a person who likes to play especially. The feeling is never about perseverance and hard work. It's happiness and fulfillment. You will forget the passage of time. Because you love it. So you can do it naturally. You can keep doing it. To be or not to be. Doing nothing is always a natural. The driving force of life drives you. You don't give up because of what others think of you. You won't give up because of fame and fortune. You'll just follow your heart's drive. Listen to your inner voice. And do what comes naturally. And that's why in the end, you break through. A height that seemed impossible for others to reach. Like the growth of a tree. A flower blooms. It's never about doing something. Not for anything. It grows. It grows into a tree naturally. The flower will bloom naturally. From the point of view of the way of nature. There is no trace of effort or perseverance. Everything is a natural result. This is what Lao Jun said about doing nothing. But why can't you do nothing? Taoism is the law of nature? Because when we were very young, we've been implanted with too many ideas. Behind everything is given a number of different purposes. It's natural for you to go on the road with a purpose. With the results that you want to achieve. For example, to get high grades in school. You can't get high grades to go to a prestigious school. If you don't get into a prestigious school, studying becomes meaningless. So what if you just love to read? You don't need to insist how high or low your scores are. What your parents, teachers, and classmates think will not affect you in any way to continue to enjoy studying to read. Tackling problems. If that's the case, I don't think you'll do any worse on your exams. The purpose of many people's work is to make money and get promoted. There's nothing wrong with that. To make money and get promoted. He became a burden to you. Poor performance. Or you're not the one who just got promoted. Or you're criticized by your boss. Ostracized by your colleagues. It'll break you down. You don't have the heart to study the business. You can't get into a state of mindfulness to do your job properly. And so on. Education, family, work, money, etc. It's all the same, because everything you do is to achieve a predetermined outcome. You're stuck with that result. You won't be able to enter the state of joyful enjoyment. The power of your life will not be activated. The gears of destiny won't turn. See the problem. With the result. With purpose. With purpose. You'll be countered by the result. He'll get caught up in the result, he'll get caught up in the result. He's constantly. It's draining your energy. So you need to keep pumping yourself up. But energy is finite. Sooner or later, it's gonna run out. So what do? Take the mind of being into the state of everything. Your whole being is internally consumed, tangled and divided. You're a screwed up person reading a book. Thinking about test scores while competing. Thinking about the gold medal while talking to clients. Thinking about how much money you'll make on this order. You're robbed of your focus, your creativity, your imagination. Your focus, creativity, and imagination. This counterforce will keep you from focusing on the present. Throughout the process, you're going to do things badly, piece by piece. If you pay attention, you'll find an amazing pattern. In all walks of life. People who excel in any field. Scientists, entrepreneurs, artists, sports champions. They all do what they do because of the word love. They do what they do naturally because they love it. Because of love. The driving force of life is driven. Eventually realizing that nothing can be done. To reach the top of the mountain. That's all. Can you feel the power of doing nothing? Can you feel the strong motivation to follow the way of nature and heaven? Please let me know in the comments section. Follow me to share more wisdom stories with you.